Welcome to my YouTube channel today. We dive deep into one of the most inspiring true stories ever told, The Pursuit of Happyness by Chris Gardner. This powerful memoir takes us through the extraordinary journey of a man who rose from homelessness to building a multi-million-dollar company, all while fighting for a better life for his young son. Get ready to explore how resilience, hope, and sheer determination can turn the most difficult challenges into life-changing opportunities. Stay tuned. The Pursuit of Happyness by Chris Gardner is an autobiographical memoir that delves deeply into the author's journey from extreme poverty to wealth and success. The book portrays the relentless spirit and unwavering hope of a man who refuses to be defeated by life's obstacles, no matter how overwhelming they may seem. Early life, a foundation of struggle. Chris Gardner was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 1954, into a family marked by hardship, instability, and abuse. His mother, Betty Jean, was the central figure in his life, instilling in him the values of independence and determination. Despite her own struggles with poverty and domestic abuse, Gardner's relationship with his stepfather was tumultuous. His stepfather was abusive and often violent, creating a toxic environment that shaped Gardner's early years. He witnessed his mother being repeatedly hurt and arrested, which left a deep emotional scar but also motivated him to break free from the cycle of poverty and abuse. His childhood was marred by instability, and he often moved between foster homes. However, his mother remained a source of inspiration, frequently reminding him, "You can only depend on yourself." This piece of advice stuck with Gardner, shaping his worldview and drive to take control of his destiny. Struggles as a young adult. As a young man, Gardner joined the Navy, where he worked as a medic. After leaving the Navy, he moved to San Francisco to work in a laboratory, but he soon realized that his job, though respectable, wouldn't allow him to provide the life he dreamed of for his family. He married Sherry Dyson, but their relationship became strained due to Gardner's dissatisfaction with his career and life choices. He left her, beginning a relationship with Jackie Medina, with whom he had a son, Chris Jr. Through the turn of events, from stability to homelessness. A pivotal moment in Gardner's life came when he saw a man driving a Ferrari and asked him what he did for a living. The man turned out to be a stockbroker, and this interaction sparked Gardner's ambition to enter the world of finance. He saw it as a path to achieving financial stability and a better life for himself and his son. Without a college degree, Gardner faced immense challenges breaking into the competitive world of stockbroking. He landed an unpaid internship at Dean Witter Reynolds, a prestigious brokerage firm. However, life took a drastic turn when Gardner found himself homeless while caring for his infant son. Jackie left him, and without a stable income, Gardner and his son lived in shelters, churches, or wherever they could find a safe place to sleep, including public restrooms. During this time, Gardner juggled being a full-time father and working 10-hour days in the cutthroat world of finance. He often faced discrimination due to his race and background, but remained undeterred. His love and sense of responsibility towards his son kept him going. No matter how tough life became, he often stood in soup kitchen lines, while by day he was competing with top graduates for a full-time position at the brokerage firm. The breakthrough Gardner's persistence finally paid off when he secured a full-time position at Dean Witter Reynolds. Despite his many obstacles, he emerged as one of the top trainees in his class. His success at Dean Witter opened doors for him, and eventually Gardner moved to Bear Stearns, where he continued to excel. His drive, work ethic, and ability to forge connections helped him climb the corporate ladder. After several years of hard work and building his network, Gardner took the ultimate risk by starting his own investment firm, Gardner Rich Co. With only $10,000 in capital and a small office, he began his entrepreneurial journey. His firm eventually grew into a multi-million-dollar company, and Gardner's story became a symbol of hope for those striving to rise above their circumstances. Themes and life lessons: perseverance against all odds. Gardner's life is a testament to the power of perseverance. Despite overwhelming challenges, homelessness, single parenthood, racial discrimination, he remained focused on his goal. His belief in his ability to rise above his circumstances pushed him through the darkest times. The American Dream. The book exemplifies the idea that in America, with hard work and dedication, one can overcome poverty and adversity to achieve success. Gardner's journey represents the modern-day rags to riches story, embodying the belief that anyone, no matter their background, can find prosperity through determination and effort. Fatherhood and responsibility. One of the most touching aspects of Gardner's story is his commitment to his son, Chris Jr. Despite living in shelters and facing extreme financial hardships, Gardner never gave up on his son or his role as a father. He defied the stereotype of the absentee father, especially among African American men, and remained fully devoted to his child. Self-reliance. The recurring message of self-reliance echoes throughout the book. Gardner's mother's words, "You can only depend on yourself," resonate deeply. His journey reflects the importance of believing in one's ability to change their circumstances through personal action and determination. Reflections. The Pursuit of Happiness is more than just a memoir. It is a profound lesson in resilience, hope, and the power of the human spirit. Chris Gardner's story continues to inspire millions around the world, proving that no matter how difficult life may seem, with determination, perseverance, and an unshakable belief in oneself, it is possible to achieve one's dreams. Gardner's rise from homelessness to running a successful brokerage firm is not just a story of financial success, but a tale of personal transformation. His journey speaks to the importance of perseverance, adaptability, and a relentless pursuit of happiness despite the most difficult of circumstances. In the end, Gardner's story reminds us that true happiness is not about material success, but about overcoming adversity, embracing the responsibilities of life, and always striving to be better. Mental and emotional resilience. One of the key aspects of Chris Gardner's journey that stands out in the pursuit of happiness is his extraordinary mental and emotional resilience. Faced with some of the toughest challenges in life, homelessness, raising a young child on his own, and competing for a job in an industry where he had no formal training, Gardner never allowed despair to take over. His story illustrates the power of maintaining hope even in the darkest of times. Gardner often talks about how he had to master his mindset in order to survive. His belief that this too shall pass became his mantra during his most challenging times. He learned how to focus on his goals despite the daily struggles of living in shelters and lacking basic necessities. In fact, Gardner's ability to compartmentalize, focus on work during the day while dealing with homelessness at night, is a testament to his mental fortitude. The role of mentors and influences. Though Gardner's story is one of self-reliance, it's important to acknowledge the role mentors played in his life. Several key individuals influenced his journey to success. Bob Bridges, the man Gardner saw in the Ferrari, gave him valuable advice and insight into the world of stockbroking. That chance meeting was a turning point for Gardner, igniting his interest in finance and changing the trajectory of his life. Gardner's mother, Betty Jean, while struggling herself, instilled in him the importance of self-worth and self-reliance. Her positive influence was the foundation of his resilience. Managers and colleagues at brokerage firms like Dean Witter saw potential in Gardner and gave him opportunities to prove himself, even when his background and lack of education seemed like barriers. These mentors and supporters helped Gardner navigate a world that was at times unwelcoming. The book highlights how important it is to be open to advice and to seek guidance from those who have walked the path before you. Symbolism of the Ferrari. The Ferrari in Gardner's story becomes a symbol of aspiration, not just material wealth. When Gardner approached the man with the Ferrari, he wasn't asking for shortcuts. He wanted to know what job could provide the life he envisioned for himself and his son. The car represents Gardner's desire for financial independence, stability, and the ability to control his destiny. Later in life, Gardner buys his own Ferrari, which he names Sherry after his first wife, symbolizing his achievement and the fulfillment of a dream that had once seemed impossible. The Ferrari also comes to symbolize Gardner's understanding that success isn't just about wealth, but about the journey, the sacrifices, and the persistence it took to get there. 10. The Philosophy of Happiness. The title, The Pursuit of Happiness, is not just about Gardner's pursuit of financial success. The misspelled word happiness, which Gardner encountered outside a daycare center, reflects his realization that happiness is not something that is handed to you. It's something you have to fight for and earn. Happiness, in this sense, is tied to Gardner's deep sense of responsibility and his desire to provide a better life for his son. Throughout the book, Gardner challenges the conventional notion of happiness. For him, it's not about having more money, a bigger house, or material possessions. True happiness comes from the ability to provide for his child, the satisfaction of knowing he never gave up, and the pride that comes from overcoming insurmountable odds. 11. Cultural and social context. Gardner's story also provides a poignant commentary on the social and cultural challenges of the time. As a black man in 1980s America, Gardner faced systemic racism and economic inequality. His struggles with homelessness and single parenthood reflect broader societal issues that many marginalized communities experience. Gardner's rise to success is, in part, a reflection of his ability to navigate these racial and socioeconomic barriers, but it also highlights the deeply entrenched challenges faced by people of color and those from impoverished backgrounds. His story sheds light on the harsh realities of the American dream. How for many achieving success is not just a matter of working hard but also overcoming deeply rooted social inequities. Gardner's legacy and impact. In the years following his rise to prominence, Chris Gardner has dedicated much of his life to philanthropy, focusing on issues such as homelessness, poverty, and education. He speaks openly about his experiences and uses his platform to inspire others who may be facing similar challenges. His message is one of hope, perseverance, and the belief that no matter where you start, it's possible to achieve your dreams. The book and the subsequent film adaptation starring Will Smith have resonated with audiences around the world, making Gardner a symbol of resilience and success. His story has inspired countless individuals to pursue their own dreams, no matter how distant they may seem. Final thoughts. The Pursuit of Happyness is a deeply moving story of one man's fight to provide a better life for his family. It serves as a reminder that no matter how hard life gets, there's always a way forward if you are willing to persevere. Gardner's story is one of hope, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between a father and his child. In the end, the book leaves readers with a powerful message. Happiness is not a destination but a journey, and it is often the pursuit itself, the struggles, the sacrifices, and the triumphs that brings the greatest sense of fulfillment. Gardner's relentless pursuit of his dream serves as an inspiring blueprint for anyone facing adversity, showing that with hard work and unwavering faith in oneself, anything is possible.